How did I catch my landlord secretly living in my apartment? It all started with little things you usually ignore because you don't want to sound paranoid, like the coffee creamer. I was certain the bottle was full, but every morning it was just a bit emptier. My cereal boxes felt lighter too. One morning, my favorite hoodie smelled like some cologne I definitely don't own, and not a good one, more like the cheap kind from a gas station. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I was forgetful. Maybe I left the fridge door open and food spoiled. Maybe I spilled something without noticing. But then the noises started. At night, I heard faint creaks, footsteps, a soft thud, like someone accidentally bumping into furniture. My apartment isn't big enough for echoes, yet there were these sounds, movement, breathing, like someone else was sharing the space. I even joked with my friend about it. Either I'm losing it or my place is haunted. He laughed. I didn't. Then came the closet incident. One morning I opened it, and half my shirts were shoved to the side. Not folded, not neat, just shoved. And there was a weird smell inside, like stale sweat mixed with cheap aftershave. That's when I got seriously paranoid. I checked all my locks, no signs of forced entry. So how was someone getting in? That's when I ordered a cheap security camera off Amazon. Nothing fancy, just enough to record the living room while I was out. I set it up, hit record, and went about my day. When I got home and watched the footage, I expected nothing. Instead, at exactly 1:42 p.m., my front door opened. No knock, no jingling keys, just opened. And there he was, my landlord, Mr. Collins. He walked in like it was his own place, didn't hesitate, headed straight to the fridge, grabbed a soda, popped it open, and plopped down on my couch like he was settling in for the night. He even scrolled through my streaming apps like he was paying the bill. My jaw dropped. Then it got worse. After his snack break, he got up, went into my bedroom, opened the closet door, and vanished inside. I froze, replayed it like 20 times. Where the hell did he go? The next morning, I called in sick and staked out my apartment from across the street. At 1:40 p.m., right on schedule, he showed up again. Same routine. Walked in with just his phone and keys, then disappeared into my bedroom. My heart was pounding like I was breaking into my own home. I slipped inside, crept to the closet, and that's when I found it. Behind my hanging clothes was a loose panel I'd never noticed before. I pulled it back and saw a tiny crawl space, narrow, dirty, wedged between the walls. Inside was a thin mattress, a small lamp, an empty takeout box, and Mr. Collins himself. He was lying there like it was some secret hideout. His eyes bulged when he saw me. I can explain, he stammered, face pale. I snapped. You better start explaining fast, Collins. Turns out, years ago, before the building was renovated, these apartments were originally large single units. Some old access spaces were never fully sealed off. He knew about them and had been sneaking in for months, using my apartment as a secret man cave while I was at work. He watched my TV, ate my food, even slept in my bed sometimes. Yeah, he admitted that. I backed away, locked him inside that crawl space, and called the police immediately. When the cops arrived, he tried to play the victim card, saying it was a misunderstanding, that he was just checking on the property. Because of course, every responsible landlord hides in his tenant's closet behind a fake wall. He was charged with trespassing, illegal entry, invasion of privacy, and a long list of violations I didn't even know existed. The apartment company fired him on the spot. I got 3 months of free rent plus a legal settlement that basically paid my rent for the next year. But let me tell you, every time I open a closet now, I still check behind the clothes, just in case Collins ever thinks about moving back.